Okay, so before we get started on this video, I just want to start off by saying, for the 16 of you that have come this far with me, we're figuring it out. Number one, I don't like the voiceovers. I feel like I have to speak quietly and it sounds too, I don't know, I cringed myself out over my last video. Although I will say, I really liked the video. I liked what I said in it. I did not like the voice. So now we are just going to talk, and I annoy myself, and hopefully I just don't annoy y'all. Or hold on, I annoy myself talking, and that's my biggest fear. Like, that's why I like to do voiceovers, because I like can change it. But now that's cringing me out, and I just want to be myself. So, yeah, we're just gonna talk and be normal and not try to be aesthetic, because it's just not working for me. Anyways, with that said, me and my mama went antiquing yesterday. Girl, and let me tell you, I found this. I don't know what you want to call it. I call it a cast iron pot with a lid, but I know that's not what it is. But anyways, all I know is I can make bread in this baby. I can cook on the fire. I can cook at home. I can do stew. I can do soup. I can cook some meat, whatever I need. Because that's what I use my other cast irons for. They're just not like pot-like. They're just pans, you know? Anyways, the problem with this is it's very dirty and sticky, so we're gonna have to clean it. Normally when I clean my cast irons, I'm not gonna lie, I put it on the stove, I heat it up real hot, put some water in it, maybe some salt if I need to, clean it real good, get it real clean, and then I oil it up, season it, and let it burn off. You know, oil it up, season it, whatever, burn it off. But this one is sticky. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 50 or half and half water and distilled white vinegar, and let it soak for a couple hours, let some of this stuff deattach, and then we're gonna scrub it down really good. And hopefully we can get this thing nice and ready, so in a couple weekends, I can take it with me camping, because my birthday's coming up, and I wanna do a solo girls trip. Well, obviously solo, I'm a girl, so you know what I mean. I'm hoping to do a solo camping trip in the next couple weeks, and I'm gonna try to cook something with this bad boy if I can get it clean. So let's see. I'm gonna work on this. If I do something wrong, do not yell at me, but please guide me in the right direction, because I would like to know how to clean this and if I'm doing it properly. So yeah, so I guess let's get to it, see what we can do. Okay, y'all, so I found this bucket, or this thing. It barely fits my cast iron. Hope it doesn't crack, because that will be messy. And I only have this much white vinegar, but I'm hoping that this is small enough and this is heavy enough that the weight distribution will do what I need it to do. So I'm just going to put all of this in here. Well, it almost gets me halfway, which is perfect. And then I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just gonna fill this up with water now. Okay, so while the cast iron soaks, I'm honestly gonna want to use it as soon as it's finished. So it's gonna be done tonight, and I have been seeing all over TikTok people making bread in their cast iron Dutch ovens. So I'm gonna try to make some bread. The first thing that you're gonna need is a cup and a half of warm water. You need 1 teaspoon, which this is half, so you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast. You're gonna need a half a teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. You're gonna mix that up. And then we're gonna get 3 cups of flour. Obviously you can use bread flour. There's something else, another type of flour, but you can also use all-purpose apparently. So that's what we're gonna use. I'm gonna use the unbleached because I use the unbleached for my sourdough starter. So we're just gonna use the unbleached all-purpose flour. We're gonna use 3 cups of it, so 3 cups. And now you're gonna take your little mixture and you're gonna pour it in. I will say, if y'all hear stuff in the background, I do have my windows open to let some fresh air in. So we can stir fry. Yeah, so I do have my windows open, let some fresh air in, so it might get kind of loud, I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna mix in our flour. We're gonna mix in our flour and our sugar, salt, yeast, water combo. We're just gonna mix until everything starts to kind of get together. So we've got this pretty much mixed in. It's gonna be kind of sticky. They said it's gonna be really sticky in the video, so let's see. Okay, so you're gonna mix this in. It's very sticky. All right, so we're gonna mix it very well. And then we are going to cover it. So 1 second. Okay, so now that it's made, you're just gonna cover it. And you're gonna let it sit for 4 to 16 hours. Honestly, I don't know how patient I'm gonna be able to be to see how long I can last without actually making it. But we're gonna cover it. Okay. And I'm gonna store it in my oven until I'm ready to make it tomorrow. All right, y'all, so I think it's soaked enough. Nothing else is coming off of it. I mean, the water is even still clear. So I'm gonna scrub this down and see what we can do with this. Okay, so now that the cast iron is done, got my cast iron clean. Okay, we got to season it. So I just use extra virgin olive oil. You can use any type of oil. I've seen people use Crisco. I've seen people use like Blackstone seasoning stuff. So I'm just going to take my oil and rub it everywhere. You want to get the inside and the outside. All right, so now that I've got everything oiled up and clean, I've got my oven on 500. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna stick it in my oven for about 20-30 minutes, and I will let you know what it looks like when it's done. All right, guys, so I've got this done, and actually I did not put my bread in the oven, obviously, because I was cooking on this, or getting it seasoned. So it is in my fridge, but that's how it turned out, and I'm really excited to bake in it tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along for the next adventure.